Welcome aboard Health Hub's voyage into the world of cells and tissues. Visualize a vibrant city, teeming with various districts, structures, and inhabitants, each fulfilling their unique responsibilities. Now, shrink that city to a microscopic size, and you've got the human body. Essentially, our body is an intricate microcity of cells and tissues, each assigned with a distinct function. Let's comprehend the magnitude of this microcosm. It's projected that the human body serves as a home for approximately 37 trillion cells. Yes, you've heard it correctly, 37 trillion. However, these cells are not identical. They assemble in clusters, molding tissues, which in turn unite to constitute organs, each with a specific objective. From the rhythmic pulsation of your heart to the swift blink of your eye, cells and tissues synchronize seamlessly to maintain your functionality. This broad cellular metropolis houses immense diversity. Like a city with diverse districts, our body encompasses various kinds of cells. We have nerve cells responsible for signal transmission, red blood cells that transport oxygen, muscle cells for movement, and many others. Each cell variant is perfectly crafted for its role, ensuring the uninterrupted execution of daily bodily functions. But what attributes to the uniqueness of these cells? Well, each cell mirrors a tiny factory with components cooperating to keep it active and operational. From the defensive cell membrane to the energy-generating mitochondria, every part plays a crucial role. At the core of the cell, the nucleus shelters DNA, the master plan for our body's growth and functionality. Delving into cells and tissues is not merely a scholastic endeavor. It serves as a gateway to comprehending health and ailments, and paves the way for medical breakthroughs, from decoding genetic disorders to leveraging the potential of stem cells. So gear up to plunge into the enthralling universe of cells and tissues. Join us as we traverse through the microcity within us, unraveling the enigma of cellular architecture, one cell at a time. Let's take a closer look at the structure of a cell. Imagine a bustling city, but on a microscopic scale. The city limits are defined by the cell membrane, a flexible layer that controls which substances can enter or exit the city, or in this case, the cell. This protective barrier houses receptors that pick up vital information, guiding the cell's actions and responses. Venture past the city walls, and you'll find yourself in the cytoplasm, a gel-like substance that fills the cell. The cytoplasm is the cityscape, complete with buildings or organelles, each with a specific function crucial to the cell's survival. The mitochondria, for instance, are the power plants, producing energy to fuel the cell's activities. Then we have the endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi apparatus, our industrial zones, where proteins and lipids are synthesized and packaged for transport. Ribosomes, scattered across the cytoplasm or attached to the endoplasmic reticulum, are the factories, churning out proteins necessary for the cell's function. Lysosomes are the sanitation department, digesting and recycling waste materials, while the cytoskeleton, a network of protein filaments, maintains the cell's shape and aids in movement, much like a city's infrastructure. In the heart of our city lies the nucleus, the city hall, if you will. This central command center houses the cell's genetic material, DNA, which holds the blueprint for the body's development and function. The nucleus orchestrates the cell's activities, ensuring that the city runs smoothly. So there you have it, the structure of a cell, a marvel of nature. Each cell is a tiny self-contained city, bustling with activity, carrying out essential life processes. From the protective cell membrane to the industrious organelles within the cytoplasm, and the command center that is the nucleus, every component plays a critical role in maintaining the health and function of the cell, and by extension, our bodies. The cell is a marvel of nature, a tiny factory carrying out essential life processes. At the heart of the cell lies the nucleus, a spherical structure that serves as the command center for each cell. Within this fortress, you'll find the very essence of life, the DNA. Now, DNA isn't just a double helix that we've all come to recognize. It's a collection of recipes, a cookbook if you will, containing all the instructions necessary for the body's development and function. Imagine you're at a construction site, and you're the foreman. You've got a blueprint that tells you where everything goes, from the smallest screw to the tallest beam. That's what the DNA does. It's the blueprint for life, guiding everything from the color of your eyes to how your body fights off infections. Now, this blueprint isn't just a single continuous strand. Instead, it's divided into 23 pairs of chromosomes, each carrying a specific set of instructions. Think of these pairs like chapters in your cookbook, each detailing a different category of dishes. But how does the nucleus use this blueprint? Well, when the cell needs to perform a function, say produce a protein, the relevant section of the DNA unwinds. This exposed part is then transcribed into a molecule called messenger RNA, or mRNA for short. Think of this as making a photocopy of a recipe you need from your cookbook. The mRNA then leaves the nucleus and ventures into the cytoplasm, where it's translated into a protein by the ribosomes. This protein then goes on to perform its function in the cell, whether that's helping to build structures, speeding up chemical reactions, or transporting molecules. So, the nucleus and DNA aren't just sitting idle in the cell. They're continuously involved in the cell's activities, guiding and regulating functions to keep the body running smoothly. In essence, the nucleus and DNA are like the architects and builders of our bodies, shaping us from the moment of conception and continuing to guide our growth, development, and daily function throughout our lives. And just as an architect's blueprints are critical to the construction of a building, the nucleus and DNA are the blueprints for life. Cells come in various forms, each tailored for specific functions. Just as a football team consists of different players, each with their own unique role, the body has a variety of cells, each designed to perform a particular task. Let's take a quick tour through the body and meet some of these cellular superstars. Starting with the brain, we find neurons. These nerve cells are the communication specialists, sending signals at lightning speed to keep us thinking, moving, and feeling. Then there are muscle cells. These are the body's movers and shakers. They can contract and relax, enabling us to perform everything from lifting weights to blinking our eyes. In our blood, we find red blood cells, the body's delivery service. They transport oxygen from our lungs to the rest of our body and then carry away carbon dioxide to be exhaled. Our skin, the body's first line of defense, is packed with skin cells that form a protective barrier. They shield us from harmful environmental elements and also play a role in regulating our body temperature. In the gut, we have specialized cells that absorb nutrients from the food we eat, while others secrete enzymes to help break down that food. Let's not forget about the immune cells, the body's security team. They patrol the body, seeking out and destroying harmful invaders like bacteria and viruses. And these are just a few examples. There are many more types of cells, each with its own specialized function. From the eye cells that enable us to see, to the bone cells that give us structure and support, every cell has a role to play. These different types of cells don't work in isolation. They collaborate and communicate, working together like a well-oiled machine. And just like a machine, when one part isn't functioning properly, it can affect the whole system. The diversity of cells enables the body to perform a multitude of tasks. So, the next time you marvel at the human body's capabilities, remember that it's all thanks to these tiny specialized cells working tirelessly behind the scenes. Cell division is a vital process that ensures the renewal and replacement of cells throughout the body. This fascinating dance of biology happens countless times each day as cells divide and multiply, replenishing old or damaged tissue and promoting growth. However, when this process goes awry, it can lead to a variety of health issues. For example, uncontrolled cell division is a hallmark of cancer, a disease that occurs when cells divide uncontrollably and invade other parts of the body. On the other hand, genetic disorders can arise from errors during cell division as well. These disorders occur when chromosomes, the structures that hold our genes, don't separate correctly, leading to cells with too many or too few chromosomes. Conditions such as Down syndrome and Turner syndrome are examples of such disorders. The process of cell division is a delicate balance essential for life. Stem cells, with their ability to differentiate into various cell types, hold promise for future medical treatments. These unique cells have the potential to revolutionize healthcare, offering new approaches to treating diseases that currently have limited options. Derived from different sources, including embryos and adult tissues, stem cells possess the remarkable ability to develop into virtually any cell type in the body, from skin cells to heart cells. This versatility opens up exciting possibilities in regenerative medicine, where damaged tissues or organs could be repaired or even replaced with healthy ones grown from stem cells. Furthermore, stem cells could be used to model diseases, allowing scientists to study the progression of conditions and test potential treatments in a lab, reducing the need for animal testing. The future of medicine looks brighter with each stride we make in understanding and harnessing the power of stem cells. The exploration of cells and tissues is a journey into the building blocks of life itself. Stay tuned for more fascinating insights from Health Hub.